Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Tool Show with me, Master Dan, the Journeyman shooter. And it's a beautiful day. I figured why not get out for an early morning coffee time here, and the sun's just starting to rise. I'm down in, where am I? The Bow building right now here. There's a big giant head behind me, and I figured, what can we talk about today? What would be a good idea that, something that me and you guys could all just kind of discuss? And, well, one of those things is I was watching TV lately, and on TV they had a commercial for the KFC Big Crunch, or the PFK, Poulet Fried de Kentucky. No, just kidding, that's the French version of KFC. Because we live in Canada, and you got to have the French version as well, I guess. But now part of that is the Big Crunch. They're going to be sending it into space, and I didn't want to look up more online, so I can't tell you any more about it because I'm waiting for the surprise, just like all of you guys. But now part of that, they're going to send this Big Crunch out into space, and that's pretty cool. And I was wondering, because I've always kind of had this theory like about space and my own kind of personal like thoughts. It's like, well, why does it have to be the Big Bang Theory? Like they always say there's one big explosion that caused the world or the universe and all of our worlds to kind of expand, and basically that kind of shot out into space, and that was how the universe was created, by this giant Big Bang. And I always wondered, I was like, well, they say that that's how it kind of happened, but as you can see, we're kind of right in the middle of the head here. We'll do a cool little look up. Ooh, look at that. See, you can see right to the top of the building, and it's kind of like what we're talking about. That's why I figured I'd go right through the head here, is it kind of gives you an idea of basically, I don't know, just kind of expanding your mind, getting a different kind of thought, a bigger kind of idea of the world. And that's just part of my whole speech on the Big Crunch. And that's what I was kind of getting back to, is everybody has this theory of the Big Bang, and there's even a world famous TV show where these, I don't know, good looking people that all live together, and they have, I don't know, that's kind of it. They're all models basically, and it's like, that's not what the real world is. The geeks and all that aren't the kind of the best looking people, but on the show that's what they kind of make it as, and they make the Big Bang out to be like the most legitimate theory out there of how the world and the universe was created. But I kind of thought about it, and I was like, well, if you look at our universe, or even our own solar system, basically all of the stuff kind of revolves around gravity, and that's basically what it is. It's one of the sciences, and it kind of rotates around it, and nobody knows everything, so it could be anything. But if you think about it, when everything goes out and in, like I'm an electrician, and with alternating current it goes up and down and up and down. It's a solid wave that kind of keeps going. There's direct current that just goes straight, but alternating current is really cool because it goes up and down, and it's just like physics. A lot of the time that whatever goes out comes back, and especially it's kind of just like the Big Bang Theory. They suggest it's just shooting out, but what about when that gravitational pull finally catches and starts pulling it back, or they start kind of coming back in? And then I started looking online, and obviously there is somebody already came up with that theory, because no matter what, there's always something. Even if you think you're the smartest guy nowadays, some guys probably come up with something. So if you can come up with something really rare, wow, good for you, that's awesome. And so try it, try to learn something new. But that's kind of what I wanted to get at. But the Big Crunch is the theory of, well, everything shoots out, but it's going to be coming back, and it's just like that. It's history repeats itself, and that's kind of what I always thought. It's kind of crazy to limit yourself to just thinking that there's only one theory of the world just kind of shoots out one way. But for us, luckily enough, we can kind of expand our mind and go online and learn new stuff, and the Big Crunch is called, that's what it's called. It's called the Big Crunch, and that kind of got me thinking. It's like, well, if the Big Crunch is expansion and coming back, then what the heck is the Zinger Double Down? No, just kidding. That's a different kind of KFC chicken sandwich, and it's two pieces of chicken that are on top of a piece of chicken in the middle. It's like, man, that's the Zinger Double Down. But I wonder if there's any actual theories on life. I probably should have looked that up before coming on here, but what the Zinger Double Down is. But that's why you Google it. You expand your own mind. You got to become a scientist in your own, and that's it. Nobody's kind of, you can't get, not everybody can afford the expensive Harvard education that a lot of the richer people can, so why not use the internet and look up that kind of stuff yourself? And just like me, I had an idea, and I figured why not look online and see what that idea is like. And some of my good jokes, there's nothing online, so if you guys want to sponsor the show or learn some good stuff, feel free to subscribe to us or like us, leave some positive comments, do whatever you got to do. Check out toolshow.ca. There's lots of different ways you can get involved with the show. You can, I don't know, help us out. You can, whatever you want, really. There's lots of different things, and we're just getting started up, and nobody's perfect, so why not keep going with us, and we'll learn together. And it's just like our Big Crunch, it's going into space, so So now it's going to get real popular pretty soon, and hopefully this segment kind of takes off because it gives you a different idea of what it is, because everything comes back, and it's just like the universe. It could expand, and that's what could have caused that initial Big Bang, was the contraction, because expansion and contraction, that's basically what life is. It's the seasons. Metals expand and metals expand in hot and contract in cold. So that's why they kind of go back and forth. Well, some, I don't know. There's lots of different metals out there. The universe is a big thing, so you never know what you're going to find. So don't limit yourself to just one video of mine. Watch all of them. No, I'm just kidding. You gotta get out there and learn some stuff. Use the internet. Use all your different stuff. So that's about it for Tool Show. I'm Master Dan, the Journeyman Shooter. Get out there, expand your mind, and go have a big crunch, and that's about it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not affiliated with anybody right now for food, but if PFK wants to get a hold of me, then why not? Or no, I just get this KSC, but there's a lot of different places. I'll take anybody. If you want to sponsor me, feel free. I'm not going to discriminate against you guys. You're my friends, so thank you so much for watching, and hopefully expand your mind, learn some new stuff, and coffee time. Master Dan, the Journeyman Shooter. Thank you so much.